Good Wednesday morning, YouTube and Facebook. How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy with TFG Sports Media and Kendrick Sports Hustle. I hope you are having a good start to your Hump Day Wednesday. We got some breaking news coming in, and actually some sad news as well. Give me just a second. I want to see if we're gonna get some people coming in. When you come in, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share button to all your social media platforms, and make sure you comment. Let me know where you're watching from and all that. And again, don't forget to like this live stream and to share it to all your social media platforms. Give me just a second, and I want to share this to my personal Facebook feed. Um, while we going live. So again, I am Kendrick, the sports guy with TFG Sports Media, and wow, I'm at a loss. I'll be perfectly honest with you. This one definitely came as a shocker. Uh, one of the most legendary Lakers, one of the most legendary executives in the NBA, who gave his whole life to the NBA. One of the greatest to ever do it. On the court as well as in the front office. I think a lot of people don't really know Jery West for his playing ability, because if you don't know the history of the NBA, you probably don't know how great a player he was. But a lot of the younger generation, they don't know him. They only know him as an executive. But he was definitely a one of the greatest players to ever lace him up. Uh, Jery West, Lakers legend, NBA Hall of Famer, has died at the age of 86. The Los Angeles Clippers announced that. They say, according to the Clippers, Mr. West died peacefully at his home. And again, this is definitely Cam. This is a big loss for the NBA. I think if you know about the Lakers, obviously he built that friend. I mean, as an executive, he played for that franchise his all 14 years as a player, and he also was an executive that brought that had his hands in every pretty much every championship they won when they became the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, they moved to Los Angeles from Minneapolis, but Jery West had his hand in everything for the Lakers, drafting Magic Johnson. Uh, Obviously, we know about the draft, pulling off the trade to get Kobe, the 18-year-old Kobe Bean Bryant, getting Shaq, signing him to that mega contract to lure him away from Orlando to bring him to Los Angeles. Those are just a few of his moves as a Lakers exec. Um, and just as a player, like I said, if you don't know, if you never watched, if you don't know the history of the game, Jery West was one of the best backcourt guys to ever do it. Obviously, if you don't know the logo, the NBA logo, that is a silhouette of Jery West. This man right here. He's a West Virginia legend. He's from West Virginia, the state of West Virginia. He played at West Virginia. He won a gold medal. He was the co-captain of that 1960 Olympic team. And I believe that Oscar Robertson was on that team as well. He won that gold medal. Then he would bring his talents to the NBA. He won 9 championships as a player, a scout, coach, executive, and consultant. He was last consulting. He consulted for the Golden State Warriors, I want to say a couple of years ago, and he was consulting for the Clippers as well. Right now, right now. So again, he won 9 championships as a player, as a scout, as a coach. He coached briefly. A lot of people don't know that he coached the Lakers real briefly. He didn't coach them long. That wasn't his thing. He won, and as an executive and a consultant. As a player, again, he was in the league 14 years. He made the All-Star all of those years he was in the league. He was an All-Star all 14 years. He had 12 All-NBA selections. He went to the NBA Finals 9 times, only winning 1. That's the born blemish on his playing career. He couldn't get past those Boston Celtics, those Bill Russell Boston Celtics. They beat him 6 times in the final. And he is the only player to be named NBA Finals MVP from a losing team. Only player in the history of the NBA to be named the Finals MVP on a losing team. So again, breaking news. If you're just getting in here, Jery West, legendary Jery West, Lakers legend, NBA legend, Hall of Famer. He went in as an executive as well as a player. Has passed away at the age of 86. As far as the cause of death, that hasn't been released. Doesn't know what was his cause, but the Clippers did announce that Mr. West died peacefully at his home. As you can see here, this is the logo. I did a story on this a couple of probably it may have been about a year and a half ago now. That there was somebody thinking about wanting to change the logo and who should it be. And Jery West was very humble about it. You know, he was like, I could care less about who's the logo. He did say who he thought who should be the logo. He said, I think Michael Jordan should be the logo. That was his choice. But he said, it doesn't matter. He said, he said it was an honor to even be the trademark of this league. And that was who Jery West was. He was a very humble man, silent. He didn't speak a lot, but when he spoke, people listened. Kind of like that commercial E.F. Hutton. I'm dating myself now. So this is a big loss, man, for the league. He was a big time champion of the league. He was a spokesperson. When you talk about consulting, he did a lot of consulting for a couple of different teams. Matter of fact, he was a consultant for the Memphis Grizzlies briefly. He consulted, I think, for the Sacramento Kings too briefly. Obviously, Golden State and the Clippers are the other ones. But a lot of times, players would reach out to Jery West to get advice, to just pick his brain because of his experience, of his legendary status in the league. So this is definitely a big loss, man. And we just, I know people think it's we say this, it happens in threes, and it seemed like it always happens like that. I mean, Bill Walton, Hall of Fame center, he just passed away on Memorial Day. Then we had Larry Allen from the Dallas Cowboys who passed away and now this man right here, Jery West, man. This is going to definitely be a big one. I'm just looking over some notes. Jery West did spend 5 seasons running the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, he joined the Golden State Warriors executive board. He was their board member in 2011. He did kill a trade that they were looking to do in 2014 for the Warriors of Klay Thompson for Kevin Love. He killed that one. He would leave the Warriors after the second of their 4 championships in 2017, and then he joined who he's with now. Currently, he was with the LA Clippers in the same capacity. He was able to recruit Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to the Clippers. West was also awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom back in 2019. Again, he was a West Virginia native. He was the son of a West Virginia coal mine electrician. His older brother was died in the Korean War in 1951, and according to reports, that kind of Jery West never really got over that. He also had a battle with depression. He shared that in a New York Times best-selling 2011 memoir entitled "West by West: My Charmed, Tormented Life." So Jery West had I know we look at these athletes and entertainers as beyond immortal, but they are human beings just like the rest of us. Jery West does have a son. He has 5 children. One of his sons, Jery, I'm assuming he's Jery. I don't know if he's Jery Jr. or Jery West the second or whatever. He is currently a professional scout for the Pistons. So again, Lakers, Laker Nation, Clipper Nation. Man, the NBA as a whole, man, this is definitely a tough one. It's definitely a tough one. Jery West, uh, what can you say? You just think about how he built those '80s Lakers teams with the drafting of Irving Magic Johnson and some other moves he made too. During those '80s Lakers Showtime, getting James Worthy, drafting him as well, able to add in Byron Scott, all those pieces, Michael Cooper. Those were some of the moves that Jery West made to bring these guys into LA and to create Showtime, to create something that, when you talk about the '80s basketball, there's only two teams really. I mean, you talk about that ran the '80s, and that was the Lakers and the Celtics. The Pistons would come in toward the tail end of the '80s, but you talk about the '80s NBA. It was all Lakers and all Boston all the time. It was Showtime. And Jery West was the architect of that. And hiring Pat Riley. Pat Riley, I think, didn't have much coaching experience. And they took a chance on Pat Riley. Jery West was the architect behind that. Then, you move to the '90s, and then he was able to pull off that cool and entice and lure Shaquille O'Neal away from Orlando. Your late '90s, you were able to bring Shaquille in, and then he traded Vlade Divac, pulled off that blockbuster trade with I think they was Charlotte Hornets, and then was able to draft at the time 17-year-old Kobe Bean Bryant, who Jery West said at the start, he said, I knew this kid was going to be a star, and was he right? He definitely was right on that. So again, the NBA is morning. We're going to see the Mavericks and the Celtics. Actually, that game 3 is tonight in Dallas. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of moment of silence in the loss of a legend. Did not know Jery West was. I don't know if he was sick or anything. That according to the Clippers, he just died. He died peacefully in his sleep. So don't know if he was having any kind of health issues, but at 86, Jery West still looked good. I was always amazed how youthful he still appeared, even at 86. And what a man, what an NBA player, what a gentle giant. But you didn't never want to cross him. I know he felt some type of way. He went. I think who did he go at when they were really trying? He went at JJ Redick about his comments about the '60s era and the Bob Cousy's and all them, saying they were playing nothing but plumbers and firemen. Jery West went at old JJ Redick. He wasn't having that. He would respond to that disrespectful comment, which I thought was disrespectful too, in my mind. But again, if you're just popping in, make sure you like, comment, share this live stream. NBA legend and Laker legend Jery West has died at the age of 86. The Clippers were the first to release a statement who he was doing consulting work for. He was 86 years old. Again, he's survived by 5 kids. One of his children, Jery, is a professional scout for the Detroit Pistons. So had to get in here, give you this breaking news. West Virginia legend. I'm sure the state of West Virginia is going to be doing some things. The West Virginia University of West Virginia, I'm sure they're going to be doing some things here in the next couple of weeks, next couple of days. So just make sure you keep it locked here for all your sports news, info, entertainment, and breaking news. Just to go down the list of Jery's his career. He won a gold medal in 1960 Olympics, won 9 championships as a player, scout, coach, executive, and consultant. As a player, he played in the league 14 years. He was named an All-Star all 14 of those years. He was a 12-time All-NBA selection. He went to the finals 9 times and only won 1. That's the blemish on his record. He won that one with Will Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. No, Elgin Baylor had already, I think, had just retired, but he won that title with Will Chamberlain. They were again. He was 1-9, 1-8 in the finals. But he won one, losing 6 times to the Celtics and the late great Bill Russell. And he's the only NBA player ever to win an NBA Finals MVP from a losing team. Jery West, the legendary Laker Hall of Famer, has passed away at the age of 86. The logo, I think we can kind of kill that now. The logo should stay as it is, the silhouette of the Lakers legend, Jery West. And I hope that conversation doesn't come up anymore. I think that's a wrap. Keep it as is. So there you have it. Again, I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Make sure you keep it locked here again to TFG Sports Media for all your sports news information and live reports. So we get any more information on Jery West, we definitely would do an update on that later on. But again, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.